Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian, and we're back with more Legends of Tomorrow. So, last episode was pretty great, in my opinion. There was a lot of fun little... The main one kind of... Well, not the main one, but the coolest one, I feel, was the fact that I had all the reactors, like Married to the Real, Blind Wave, Free Bicycle Tours, I think is her name. Her channel's name. And Abnormally Adam. That was really cool that they all got a recognition on freaking Legends of Tomorrow, which is really cool. Which kind of brings our world almost into Earth Prime, which is crazy. But yeah, so there was like the documentary-esque kind of atmosphere to it. It was good for the episode, but I'm glad it's not gonna be like the whole series. I kind of wasn't sure. I mean, I'm sure it would have been fine. I just don't know if I would have liked that they've been following them around the whole episode, kind of taking away any moments they would have. Let's see, we went against one of the I think they're gonna be calling him Encores, which is a fun name. I forgot. I'm blanking on the name. I know who it is, but I can't remember the name for some reason. Rasputin. Very comical, obviously, version of him. He's not dead. They have him in jars. Constantine drank some of his blood, like a whole jar full of it. He went to hell to look for, who was it again? I think he was just going to stop what was going on. Nate he remembers Zari's face and everything about her, but he doesn't remember her name. And then Zari her memory was being Gideon, while her memory is being wiped or cleared from the bit that's like compiling over the rest of her memory of now, of Earth Prime memory. Gideon, video of Zari from last season was recorded, telling Nate to come find her. So I don't know. Maybe he can have someone have Gideon scan his memory and then project that or something. That'd be really cool. I mean, I wouldn't see it impossible for her to do that. But yeah, again, John went down to hell to try to stop that. I don't know what that's gonna do. I don't wonder to have John back. I want to have John back because he's really like having on the Legends, because John's just really fun. Yeah, I think it's everything. So we're going to start.
Masha, John, help me.
John's better at getting his friends into trouble than out of it. Something you should have known when you squealed on me.
You don't have to do this, Astra.
I like doing this.
Well,
John, what happened down there?
I need a drink.
No post-mission debrief?
It's part of his process.
Come on, Gideon, play the damn message again.
You can mistreat me all you like, Mr. Hayward, but I assure you there are no secret messages hiding in my memory banks.
Well, then, until we find a more permanent solution, we'll house the Encores on the ship.
We're gonna need a bigger pantry.
and bigger jars. Is this the new opening? What? I'm down. Sure.
Hey, Cap. Behavioral economics.
Hey
Yourself.
guys, see here. So I'm at my parents' house celebrating my dad's birthday.
Gonna taste it. Yep.
The victim was consumed by Ignis Inferni.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Blue Iguana. Now have fun, I insist. If you don't, I just might have to shoot you.
Mr. Siegel. Next spot for the camera, Mr. Siegel.
Ugh.
Does that make you a thief, Mr. Siegel?
I am a lot of things, Miss Lance. And I am especially a thief.
Well then, let's stop all the tiddlywinks and get straight to the big reveal, shall we?
He ain't gonna die, fellas. They don't know that though. That's when you run. Oh god. What is that though?
Drop the gun, put your hands in the air.
Stand down, son. We'll take it from here.
No. Corrupt cops.
یادم بنداز پاسبون خبر کنم.
By all means, add to your entourage. How much does worshiping you pay these days?
My team is my extended family. They help me manage a multi-platform, multi-million-dollar brand, and I didn't even have to go to business school.
You get your guy, I get my freedom.
Now, how exactly are you planning on stealing Bugsy's prized weapon, eh?
When we kiss, I'll press my hand against his chest, and then I'll run my hand all the way down his body, and then I'll grab it like this.
You see that clown sitting over there? The one riddled with responsibilities.
Gone.
Look at him. He's miserable, and he's welcome to it.
I just can't get over the fact that nobody needs me to do anything. Wait. Nobody needs me to do anything.
I need you and Ava to create a diversion. Clear the place out.
Easy.
I'm gonna draw Bugsy back to the club so we can capture him.
She's drunk. Oh no. She's drunk. Oh no.
Girl, I must warn you, I sense something strange in my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. She's driving me out of my mind.
That's her.
That's my girl.
Hard for me to find. I can't get it out of my head. That girl is poison. That girl is poison.
Ugh.
You bring me all the way down here just so I can watch some no-name dame humiliate herself on stage?
First of all, she is not a no-name. That is my girlfriend. And second, she is not humiliating herself.
Yes, she is.
She's enjoying herself.
So this was just a lousy trick to get me down here. I ain't going anywhere, Lance. Jeannie!
Ooh. Yeah.
Should we tell her the mission's over?
Nah, let her finish.
Yes.
We're definitely connected somehow, but something feels off. I think the you I remember wasn't a professor. Come on, I know Behrad's been lying to my parents about business
no,
school
Zari,
for
stop.
years.
Yo, dude, we're cutting the cake and they're asking for the special guest. Come on.
She'll be, your friend and I were just talking.
Sure you were. Let's go.
Good talk.
Bye, Professor.
I warned you. Bye.
Stop pushing.
That's it.
Well, aren't we a pair of jammy bastards?
Burn it.
Now, it's time to destroy.
Forget the matches. Step away from the briefcase.
Oh, hold on now, love. We're all on the same side here.
Magic.
There's only one side I'm on, John.
You're a police officer. Did you ever hear the one about the Alaska cop in Los Angeles? It didn't end well for him. How's this for an ending? Get out of the car. Now. You sure you want to do that?
Eee, the dirty on the other side.
Jeannie! Jeannie, no!
See, you're my ticket to hell.
2. You can use 1 bullet for a bunch. One more bullet, Sean.
You just can't stay away, can you?
Careful, he's still got 1 bullet left.
I came all the way down here to tell you. That I'm not giving up on you. And even if it takes me to the end of my days, I promise you that I will find a way.
You've gone soft.
Not that soft. This one's for Jeannie. I'll be seeing you around, love.
Hello! Ha! Where's my invite to this party, huh, Mickey boy?
I spat in that. Old prison habit.
I cannot believe that I sang in front of all those people. I was awesome. I killed it. And did you see my backup band? They were like, ooh, mwah. Please, seriously, Sarah, I love you so much. Working that side mish with Rory was way more fun than running any stupid time bureau. Like responsibilities. Who needs them?
Babe, I'm glad you had fun. Just know there is no small role on this team. Right, Rory?
Right.
She's out.
Night-night, sweetheart.
Night-night, sweetheart. Oh, crap.
Tell me that's not you there in the star-spangled outfit. In fact, you were both there. That's totally you, Behrad. Can't believe I never noticed it before. What I don't get is how Hayworld was 24 years ago, but you two haven't aged a day. What the hell?
Oh,
Where am
boy.
I?
You are on a 22nd century timeship, designation WR2059, currently situated in the temporal zone.
Hey guys, who's your friend?
Help! Help!
No signal.
That girl is poison.
Well. Alright. Well, they just effectively kidnapped Zari. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. I mean, Nate barely remembers. The others don't remember her at all. I hope they can somehow figure out a way to bring her. We need Jean. That's what we need. We need to get Jean or those rings that they have in the future. Well, in Arrow's future, in 2040. That's 20. Okay, so where Zari lives is 2044 now, right? Right? So, well, or 2040. No, wait, they might be the same time then. So, I mean, I don't know how common those, or not common, but how much of those, how many of those rings there are. Still, maybe Sarah can contact Jean because she knows about the whole thing. So I don't know if it'll work with people that, I don't know if Jean could do it, honestly. I don't know if he can bring back their memories or he's like giving them his memories or just like info dumping them. Anyway, that was a fun episode. Kind of sad, but fun. Ava finally was able to let loose. Well, she got drunk, but still. Was that the actual? Was that what's her name? I know it's like I know her last name is McCallan or Jess. I always forget her first name. I don't understand why. But yeah, McCallan. I remember that. Jess, I cannot freaking remember for the life of me for some reason. It's such a simple name. But can she actually sing? Don't know. I mean, whenever it was like not in her head, it seemed like she could sound good if she wasn't like drunk and like singing off key and everything. So I don't know. if anybody knows about Jess McCallan being able to sing, let me know. I mean, yeah, I know she was lip syncing to whoever it was, whether it be her who had recorded there or somebody else who sang for her. The way she was moving and just it didn't fit with the singing somehow. Didn't lip sync badly. It's just something felt weird. But it just didn't sound like her voice. Or maybe it was. I don't know. I've been surprised before. So, but anyway, I figured John wasn't gonna shoot her because I mean we still have the rest of the season we gotta deal with. It's only the second episode, technically speaking, of Legends. He did take out one of her pawns though for good. I feel like Jean. I mean, he wasn't. I think he had it in him. Like he felt like he was going to. He felt like he was going to at least kill Astra. So he wasted those other 4 bullets. But if we had the gun still, we could at least take out 4 more others, including Rasputin. So, but because I think that takes him out for good. I wonder if we were to incinerate. No way, because he's freaking like obliterated right now. So when what we could maybe do is like incinerate him, Rasputin's remains, and then spread them across space in time. Like, go out to space, spread them out, go through time, to the future, the past, spread them out in the space as well. I mean, if he does ever come back, he'd come back in space anyway, so he couldn't breathe, so he'd just be perpetually coming back or just staying dead. But what if he were to ever enter back into Earth or whatever? I feel like they should just do that. I mean, I don't know if Astra could reach him and bring him back to Earth or something. I don't know. But I feel like it's a valid try, at least a valid try that out. But apparently, if these guys, I don't know if it was just him because of the gun, or if anybody that she brings back of the guys that she's brought back, will, like, if he were to corrupt and kill somebody, then their souls are hers. So does that mean Jeannie? Does that mean she's been sent to hell? Because he didn't kill her. He corrupted her, apparently, though. Okay, but yeah, I'm guessing she just gives either. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if it's like the gun, the weapons, or it's just like the being themselves, like because they're from hell. If that's what corrupts them and basically ties their soul to Astra, making her rich and more powerful. But yeah, so Zari is now more like a social media kind of influencer kind of person with a multi-million-dollar brand, and she does. I think she's more what she's going like the path she's gone down is more to like I think impress her parents, and she's trying to. She probably feels less than her brother because of her parents, because they're like, well, I don't know if it's because of what she, where she's at, like the fact that she's not gone to university, what she's doing instead, or that's just always how it's been. But you know, when she was trying to explain to her parents that they're working on like a shoe deal or something, or creating a shoe or something. I forgot. I didn't quite remember what she said or catch what she said, but you know, she was explaining this to her parents. And they were like, yeah, or her mom at least was like, yeah, okay. So Behrad and, you know, university asking about it, or asking if he had a girlfriend. And then she obviously looked up, like, you know, put off by that. So I don't know if that's why she is the way she is, like, or if that's one of the reasons anyway. But if that's set her on her path, or if she's gone down this path because of the fact that, you know, she's had a better life than what they had before. Because of the fact that they were out of a different religion. Because remember, before they changed it, like for some reason, that religion was like completely illegal, right? In the time, like here, like to where they like rounded them up, and did they kill them, or did they just round them up and imprison them? I don't quite remember, but I mean, I know her brother sacrificed himself to save her, or no, she ran. He said, I think he might have told her to run, and then she did. But she regrets that. You know, it would be funny as if they were to get her memories back, and she gets that personality. Either the personalities will meld, or she'll like look at herself and she'll be like, "Oh my God, what is wrong with me?" Because I mean, Zari did not dress like that, and she did not like dressing like that. she was more of a tomboy. Ish, not like fully, but she was a little bit more tomboy. I mean, she was just, you know, in a different environment. The fact she was trying to survive, so it was a little more like, functionality over fashion was more what she was going for. And at least both Flash and Legends have new openings now. I love them both. Like one of the Legends, I feel like it fits. they both fit. Legends just like the goofy and quirkiness of it just kind of fits, especially. But Bear, I didn't know he had stolen the family item. I thought it was like given to him, but apparently he had stolen it. And I feel bad for Nate that Zari was kind of like using him, but she was trying to get info on. Well, I don't know if she was. I think she was, because she did apparently recognize him, but she couldn't pinpoint why. But it was because of the fact that she had apparently seen the Hayworld thing, in his Star Spangled outfit. So I don't know if she was. I mean, she was trying to get information out of him, but I don't know if she was like pretending to recognize him. I don't think that was the case of that. I thought she was doing it because of that. Then we got with Ray and Constantine and Sarah with their team. Ray was obviously he was pegged as the cop because it's Ray. And I thought it was funny that Jeannie, she just apparently saw through his Yankee accent, which it was funny hearing. Is Matt Ryan okay? I can't remember if I've like heard him in interviews. He doesn't really talk too much in interviews. The one that I've listened to, does he have an actual accent? I feel like he has to, right? Maybe not like that kind of thick of an accent, or but I feel like, doesn't he have an English accent? I'll have to look more into it. Because I mean, I feel like it's pretty good, but I mean, I'm not an expert. I don't speak an English accent, and those that probably speak English accents, they can pick that up much easier. But it just sounds so different, because I can't remember his name, but the guy that plays Anatoly, he doesn't speak with a Russian accent. He has a completely, it just doesn't sound right, because that's all I've heard of him was as Anatoly, and then hearing him as the actual actor, it threw me off. So I mean, John can be the same way, or Matt Ryan can be the same way. But the point whenever John and Jeannie got to Benjamin's grave, they found the files. I kind of figured that maybe she was gonna take it for herself. I mean, I can see her motivation. You know, she's a woman in the late 40s, but still the 40s. So I mean, she's been put down, felt powerless because of how it was back then. So she wanted to feel like she has power, or to have the power, and to be able to actually command people because of the blackmail. But unfortunately, that got her killed. The mob that the other cop was. So he was dirty, just on the other side. He was gonna try to. It was the other group that was trying to take out Benjamin in the first place. But a lot of stuff messed up in time, like this web guy. He's been killed. Who I'm assuming he wasn't, at least at this point, wasn't killed yet. I don't know if he helped other people beforehand, but he's dead now. These mafia dudes. I don't know if Jeannie was killed in the previous. I don't know if that, like, if she hadn't come, what's his face hadn't come back, like what her life would have been like before. It feels like a Quantum Leap thing, just because like he goes back to save people, like change time for the better. I love Sarah in this episode, the way she, like, her accent, I guess her accent in the slang that they were using, John and Sarah especially. It was just one of the reasons why you gotta love Legend, just because like they go into character a lot. Well, sometimes they don't, because they just like storm the place, or maybe plan doesn't go as it should, or as they hoped, or they just don't, wherever they are doesn't require, or they just choose not to use the slang or the speech of the time. But whenever they do, it's just fun and goofy. But freaking the gun, like the way he shot one bullet and it just took out 3 guys. It was like that. So I wonder, maybe John didn't know or didn't know how to use it. But I mean, I feel like he wasted 4 bullets, and he could have just used one bullet to take out the 4 guys that he took out. But say la vie, it's gone now, so it's what's done is done. I love that Mick actually like took out. Well, it was a mixture of Sarah, Jeannie, and Mick and Ava. She was the distraction that caused everybody to leave. But you know, Jeannie switched out the guns. Just kudos on her. That's pretty slick. And then he tried to fight Sarah, which was not going to end well for him. But then Mick just sucker punches him, knocks him out. I'm glad Mick was able to be in the freaking on the field, because they don't have him on the field too often these days. But when he does, it's pretty great. They like the past 2 episodes though. The first 2 episodes already they've had him on, so I'm glad that they've used Mick, that they've used Dom more. Dom. I feel like I said that weird, but whatever. And it seems that Ray's also rubbing off on John. He's not as not callous. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember the word. Jesus. But basically not necessarily going soft, but he's not as a God, it's gonna bug me. I'm trying to think of a way to explain it. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Like what he normally originally he probably would have, or back in the day, I don't know if he would have killed Astra, because of the fact that it's Astra, the girl that he feels like he let her soul be damned. Was it her soul? Was it like was her whole body taken, or was it just her soul? Anyway, because he even gave up Ray to try to get Astra back. I don't know. I feel like that Ray's definitely rubbing off a little bit on him, and Ray obviously feels the same way and feels like, well, I don't know if he feels the same way, but he feels like he's rubbing off on him. But he does think he was happy. You could see he was definitely showing them pearly whites at the prospect that John still had hope to get Astra back. And I do hope that he can, just because I feel bad that she was stuck in hell for. I mean, I don't know how time works down in hell, so. I don't know how long it was for her, but she's a full-grown woman now, so, I mean, I don't think it has been that long for John, so I'm assuming time just works, like, it was the time, or it was just, that's how she's being personified now, but I think that's all I got for Legends. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. This was a fun episode. I love Legends so much, it's always fun. Bit of sadness in this one though, the fact that we didn't really know her that well, and like she was just kind of like guest character. But I feel bad that she was killed. You know, she felt that she was wanting power the whole time, because she's felt been put down. She finally had something, and then she was just killed there. And then we got to deal with Zari. She's been kidnapped effectively. Luckily we can always return back to the time when we left, but it's gonna be interesting to try to explain this to her without bringing her memories back. We'll see how that goes. But for now, guys, that is it for this week's episode of Legends. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you want to support us, go and check out our Patreon, where you get access to all the early access videos to any capture series that we have, and polls to vote on shows you want us to react to whenever we need a replacement. Again, guys, that is it. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys next week.